Hey, I'm Mark. March Madness. Hey, let's continue marching through your brackets. Last time we were looking at a generic bracket, no names, no brands, no biases. This time, let's try to figure out which two 12 seeds and which two 11 seeds will upset their first round game opponents through the use of history. There's a number of strategies that bracketeers will use to try to forecast which lower seeded dogs will win their first and second round games. Let's consider a couple. How about a team that's hot? How about a team that's peaking at just the right time? In 2008, Davidson won 22 straight before making its run. In 2012, 15 seed Norfolk State and Lehigh were both 9-1 in their previous 10 games before beating 2 seeds Missouri and Duke on the same day. George Mason was 8-2 in its previous 10 games before becoming the first 11 seed to make a run to the Final Four. Then again, when VCU made its run in 2011, they were 5-5 in the previous 10 games. Getting into the tournament on a streak, it's a good thing, but it's not necessarily an indicator of a team's success. How about a little home cooking? A team's proximity to where they're playing. In 2013, Florida Gulf Coast started its run in Arlington, Texas, 1,200 miles away from its campus in Fort Myers. And Hampton University is in Virginia. They won their 2001 first-round game against Iowa State 3,000 miles away in Boise. Some people look at the longevity of a coach. Who's coached a long time and been at the school for a long time? Well, Pete Carrill was at Princeton for 30 years and coached a total of 42 years altogether, both high school and college, when 12-seed Princeton beat UCLA in 1996. Bob McKillop was 19 years at Davidson, had coached 35 years altogether, both high school and college, when 10-seed Davidson won in its run to the regional finals in 2008. When UMBC defeated top seed Virginia in 2019, Ryan Odom was in his second year. Longtime coaches are an advantage? Maybe, but not necessarily. How about senior leadership? In 2013, Wichita State made a run with a roster of 5 seniors and 4 juniors. Middle Tennessee State beat Michigan State in 2016 with 4 seniors and 5 juniors. UMBC upset Virginia in 2018 with a roster of 3 seniors and 6 juniors. In 2012, Duke entered the tournament with 8 future NBA players and 4 parade high school All-Americans, 1 senior and 5 juniors. They lost in the first round. And Kentucky won a national championship with 5 freshmen. They all jumped to the NBA the following year. So senior leadership may be important. So what does work? Well, maybe an unusual style of play, like pass, pass, pass. In 1996, 14-seed Princeton beat 3-seed and defending national champion UCLA, holding the ball, spreading the court, backdoor cuts, grinding out a 43-41 win. Or how about Loyola Marymount's go-go-go style? In 1990, Paul Westhead's 11-seed Loyola Marymount University, playing after the unfortunate death of Hank Gathers, ran an offense which, well, didn't see a whole lot of defense. Average time of possession for the Loyola Marymount Lions, 5.2 seconds. They led the country in scoring with 122 points a game. In the first round, they beat New Mexico State 111-92. Second round, they beat defending national champion Michigan 149-115. They eventually lost to the running Rebels of UNLV. Unfortunately, college basketball's kind of followed the lead of college football. Coaches don't want to look foolish by doing something unusual, so everyone does the exact same thing. We no longer see the Princeton or the Loyola Marymount style of play. All right, let's look for somebody to pick on. Duke. Duke lost as a 2-seed in 2012, lost as a 3-seed in 2014, and lost as a 6-seed in 2007. They've won national championships as well. Georgetown. They lost as a 2-seed in 2013, lost as a 3-seed in 2010, and as a 6-seed in 2011. And lost to an 11-seed as a 3-seed in the second round in 2012. The rest of the Big East? Well, UConn lost as a 4-seed in 2008, Marquette lost as a 5-seed in 2019 and in 2002, Providence lost as a 5-seed in 2004. Big East teams are horrible in the 6th spot. Creighton lost as a 6 seed in 2017, Xavier as a 6 seed in 2017, Seton Hall in 2016, Providence in 2015, Marquette in 2010. In 2011, Xavier, Georgetown, and St. John's all lost as 6 seeds. Syracuse lost as a 4 seed in the first round in 2005, lost as a 5 seed in 2006, and then lost in the second round as a 3 seed in 2014 and 2011. Maybe it's good that Syracuse jumped to the ACC. In fact, 2011 was the worst year for the Big East. In spite of UConn winning the whole thing, the conference did horribly. The selection committee gave the Big East an unprecedented 10 bids that they clearly didn't deserve. 9 seed Villanova, 6 seed Georgetown, 6 seed St. John's, and 4 seed Louisville all lost in the first round. 6 seed Cincinnati, 5 seed West Virginia, 3 seed Syracuse, 2 seed Notre Dame, and 1 seed Pittsburgh were all dispatched in the second round. 11 seed Marquette was ousted in the Sweet 16. How about Kansas? The Jayhawks made the Final Four as a 1 seed in 2003 and were runner-up to Syracuse in 2004. Since then, Kansas has won 15 of 16 Big 12 championships and has been bounced from the tournament by lower seeds 8 times. 2005, losing to 14 seed Bucknell. 2006, losing to 13 seed Bradley. 2010, losing to 9 seed Northern Arizona in the second round as a number 1 seed. 2011, losing to 11 seed VCU in the Sweet 16 as a 1 seed. 2014, losing to 10 seed Stanford in the Sweet 16 as a 2 seed. 2015, losing to 7 seed Wichita State as a 2 seed. Most recently, moving to 5 seed Auburn as a 4 seed in 2019. Okay, Jayhawk fan, to be fair, Kansas did reach the Final Four in 2018 and 2012 and won the whole thing in 2008. But boy, 3 seasons out of the last 16. Collectively, the Big XII has fallen to the upset bug numerous times in the first round. Iowa State lost as a 2 seed in 2001. West Virginia, Baylor, and Iowa State all lost as 3 seeds. Kansas State lost twice as a 4 seed. Baylor, Oklahoma, Oklahoma State all lost as 5 seeds. The Pac-12 is an enigmatic conference. A lot of luster's fallen off the Pac-12 since UCLA and Oregon made runs into the Final Four in 2006, 2007, and 2008. Oregon made another run in 2017, but the rest of the conference has been mired in mediocrity. They were a strong conference in the first round, going 28-11. 11-4 is lower-seeded dogs. Good stuff, except for Arizona bowing out to 14-seed Buffalo in 2018. But the dogs tend to get bounced in the second round, to the tune of 4-12. Higher-seeded Pac-12 teams are 10-2 in the second round. In the Sweet 16, Pac-12 dogs are 0-8, while higher seeds are 4-3. The Pac-12, 1-3 in the Elite Eight. Is there somebody who don't want to play as a dog? Well, if you've got Florida in your region, that's bad news. Florida, man. Florida has been the bane of Cinderella runs, beating George Mason in the Final Four in 2006, beating Florida Gulf Coast and Dayton in the Sweet 16 in 2013 and 2014. Florida, man. So we've seen some underachieving teams and some underachieving conferences. Let's look for some good dogs. As a double-digit seed, Syracuse is 6-2. Making the Sweet 16 as an 11 seed in 2018 and making the Final Four as a 10 seed in 2016. Jim Boeheim don't play that. How about good dogs by state? Well, don't sleep on teams from Virginia. As lower seeds, schools from Virginia are 24-38. The University of Richmond got a reputation of being a giant killer in the 80s and 90s with wins as a double-digit seed against Charles Barkley's Auburn Tigers in 1984, Indiana and Georgia Tech in 1986, and Syracuse in 1991, South Carolina in 1998, and more recently against Vanderbilt in 2011. VCU did make the 2011 run, but it also defeated 6-seed Duke in 2007 and 7-seed Oregon State in 2017. 15 seed Hampton defeated number 2 Iowa State in 2001. 15 seed Norfolk State beat 2 seed Missouri in 2012. 11 seed Old Dominion defeated 6 seed Notre Dame in 2010. And most recently, 12 seed Liberty defeated 5 seed Mississippi State in 2019. And you can't forget George Mason's run in 2006. All coming out of the state of Virginia. How about my conference? The Ivy, man. Look out for Ivy League teams, particularly when they're in the 12 or 13 or 14 spot. In 2010, 13 seed Cornell led the country in three-point shooting in 43%. And they defeated AP number 12 Temple in the first round, then defeated Wisconsin in the second round. In 2013, 13 seed Harvard beat 4 seed New Mexico in the first round. In 2014, Harvard returned as a 12 seed and defeated 5 seed Cincinnati. In 2016, 12 seeded Yale beat 5 seed Baylor in the first round. You can also get a lot of mileage out of the Atlantic 10, which is 26 and 35 since 2010. The A10 has received 35 tournament bids. They have 11 first-round losses, but made deep runs with Richmond in 2011, LaSalle in 2013, and Dayton in 2014. Despite losing Wichita State and Creighton to realignment, you can also get a lot of mileage out of the Missouri Valley Conference, which got some great runs from Southern Illinois in 2002, Bradley in 2006, Northern Iowa in 2016, and Loyola Chicago in 2018. Since 2010, the MVC is 19 and 14 in the tourney, and they've only lost 3 first-round games. Okay, so let's put this all together. First round, 2018, Northern Iowa versus Texas. Why would anyone choose Northern Iowa over Texas? Well, we have found that 11 seeds are about even with 6 seeds. A game in Oklahoma City, that doesn't necessarily mean anything one way or another, but the MVC, constantly underrated by the selection committee, and the big XII constantly underachieves. No better dog to take in that game than you and I. Okay, that was an ad hominem pick. It was already played. It was done after the fact. Well, next time, we'll dig deeper. We'll look at some actual upsets and see how we could have picked them and how you can pick your upsets this year. We go scouting, and it's not as hard as it seems when you know what to look for. More insight in the next video. For now, hey, thanks for watching. I hope you had fun. I hope you learned something. If I did it right, you did both. I had fun, but I'll quit my day job. And the next time you're having to choose between a 5 seed and a 12, think of me. I'm Mark Haggard. I'm a history teacher. And I've gone rogue.